Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're very, very welcome to Dublin, our hometown. And I suppose some of you might be wondering about the title, what has mobile and rice got in common? Well, the answer is
Was there feedback?
there are 9 billion people, or there will be 9 billion people on this planet by 2050. And what that means is that we, as a population here on Earth, have to feed 200,000 extra people every day. So in the 15 minutes that I'm talking to you, that's an extra 2,000 people we've got to find food for. Set against that are some massive challenges. 1.2 million people leave the land every day and go to live every week and go and live in cities. Massive urbanization. So again, during the time I'm talking to you, 2,000 people will leave their farms and go and live in cities. At the same time, the way we grow food on the planet nowadays means that modern agriculture consumes nearly 70% of the fresh water available to us on this planet. So we have some huge challenges if we are to achieve the following. We need to sustainably increase the production of food on this planet by 60% over the next 35 years. Now, so that's a massive challenge. And when we think about how we might meet that challenge, we might immediately think of the mega farms in North America and in Europe. But the problem with that is those farms are already operating very efficiently at massive scale. So you're not going to get the solution from those farms. Where you're going to get the solution from is the millions of small farmers in the developing and emerging markets. In Latin America, in Africa, and particularly in Southeast Asia. But the challenge for the industry that has to help these small farmers develop their agriculture and increase the efficiency of their farms is that the traditional model has been direct sales to big farms. Those farmers typically have a degree in agriculture and are highly regulated. Now you have to find a way of selling indirectly at scale to small farmers, typically who are not educated in modern agriculture and who are not regulated. So the challenges are the cost to reach the smallholders, the cost to educate, the cost to support their use of these new farming technologies. And when you think about how you might solve that problem, while many of these farmers don't have access to modern agricultural technology, every single one of them virtually has access to modern communications technology. In particular, 90% of smallholder farmers will have a mobile phone. 95 of those will be prepaid, and about 80% will be, in fact, a basic handset. But this is rapidly changing. The phones are getting smarter, the networks are getting faster, and in the end, we have the potential that every phone can be my personal agricultural advisor for a man or a woman running a mega farm in Canada, or a man or a woman running a small holding in Southeast Asia. They can have access to the same advice and the same support, localized and personalized to them. And in this context, we've been working together on a really exciting project, pilot project, with one of our clients, Syngenta. Syngenta is one of the 3 big agri-tech companies in the world. They sell seeds, they sell chemical inputs, they sell finance, they sell a whole range of products that help farmers grow crops better, more sustainably, more efficiently. And what we were doing, we ran a pilot with them just recently completed in China, in southern China, in the Hunan province, where we started working with rice growers that buy Syngenta products in the local store. And this is actually a picture of our pilot running in Hunan earlier this year. So those smallholder farmers, men and women, go in to their local store where they buy their seeds and their chemical inputs, and there they can register on their mobile phone by sending in a unique code that's supplied to them from the product. We profile them, we find out about them, their family, their farm, their crops, their financial situation to some extent. And based on that, we can make recommendations to them about what to purchase and what to grow and how to grow it. And what we're seeing is that we're getting a 95% opt-in. So 95% of the smallholders who visit the store are registering their phone and themselves with this program. 77% of those smallholders are actually then going on to purchase products. And this has driven, in the case of this pilot, a 12% increase in sales. So it's having a real bottom line effect for our clients, but it's having a tremendous effect for their customers, the smallholders. Now, while state-of-the-art technology and CRM and mobile platform and so on is very important to make this work, what's really important is the marketing. The marketing that Syngenta do and the marketing that we help them do as Brandtone. Because what's really important here is the journey. This is all about Syngenta transforming that initial connection to a smallholder in a store in southern China over time into a trusted, valued relationship underpinned by permission. Because that will allow Syngenta and this smallholder go on this journey where they improve the efficiency of their farm, they improve the income for their family, they increase the viability and the wealth of the broader community of which they form a part, and very importantly for us, they are the only way we're going to feed this planet in 50 years' time. If these smallholders aren't 60% more efficient in 40 years' time, we won't have enough food. Having registered the farmers, what we're now starting to do is to continuously support these farmers on their journey. Syngenta continuously educate the farmers about the use of these more advanced chemical inputs and seeds. They provide them with alerts about the threats to the crop in terms of disease or weather or whatever it might be. And they also provide them with alerts about market prices so they can buy and sell the crop at the best time. So they're going on this journey with them. So the message for marketeers is the following: that values-driven mobile engagement is key to sustainably increasing the output of smallholder farmers across the globe, and key to solving one of the most critical problems that we face on this planet, which will be feeding 9 billion people in approximately 35 years' time. So what I would say is that there's a great opportunity for us as a community of marketeers in all our different forms to be aware of, to be engaged in this issue, to do good and to do well at the same time. Thank you very much.